Abba and Preach, beloved creators here on the YouTube platform, are at risk of getting their channel terminated by Jubilee. Now, what's happened is that Jubilee has copyright struck a bunch of their videos, and the rule is on YouTube, if you have 3 or more copyright strikes within a 90-day period, automatically. Now, I know a lot of people are very sad, me included, because I've been watching Abba and Preach for years now. I've been watching them since 2020, since when the pandemic began and everybody had nothing to do but to sit inside and watch videos. So I've been a fan for years. So this is kind of sad to see. But I know one group for sure that's happy this is happening, and it's probably Fresh and Fit and their fans. I'll be honest. They're probably the only fucking people that are happy that this is going on right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Myron decides to go live to celebrate this shit. He's probably tap dancing in his house right now knowing this information. But let's not waste too much time. Let's go ahead and get right into it and see what Abba and Preach have to say.
Today's topic, where we've been. I've been dealing with some stuff on the back end. We got a bit of a problem where, as you can see in the title, it looks like the Jubilee channel is trying to have us deleted. Now, maybe that's not the best characterization, but
we don't know if they're trying to have us deleted.
Well, what they're doing might result in us being deleted.
Yes.
We had videos recently that were flagged, some new, some old, by a company called LDS Affiliate, which on behalf of Jubilee is flagging a bunch of their videos saying that we are infringing on their copyright. Now, I'm not going to make a video about something like this normally. I appeal it. I go through the same steps that I do with all the other channels. Generally, after an appeal or two, everything gets undone. But this time, no. They're going forward with the removal. And they're saying if these videos are not removed in the next 5 to 6 days.
That reminds me, I probably have to remove the one Jubilee video that I have on my account, because I actually did a reaction video to one of their videos a few months back. And if this is what's going on, I don't want to strike, because usually when you get your first strike, you can't post for like a week. You get your second strike, I think you're banned for 2 weeks from YouTube. And then the third strike obviously means that your channel gets terminated. So I'm probably going to have to do that. And it's funny, when I did my video, I remember it automatically being flagged where they were taking the revenue for the video. And I actually appealed it, and they released the claim in a couple days. So that was pretty cool. But now seeing this situation, these large creators, they've got over 2.1 million subscribers, I believe, at this point. Copyright struck right now. And a claim is different than a copyright strike. So a claim is just basically when they take the revenue from the video that you made, and a copyright strike is like, okay, we're trying to take this video down. I'm gonna go ahead and have to remove my Jubilee video until all of this gets cleared up. I'll probably just unlist it, but I don't know if I can still get struck if it's unlisted, so we'll see.
Days, they will give us a copyright strike, and there's enough of them that we would probably get 3 copyright strikes and have all the channels removed. Now, you guys might be saying, Abba, why aren't you panicking? There's a couple of reasons. One, I've always thought this was possible with YouTube. That's why I told you guys, enjoy us while we're here, because we could disappear at any point. And 2, no, that's really the only reason. That's the only reason I'm not panicking. I think I've always I got a bit of a doomer mentality in that regard. So this shit might go. And it's a bit frustrating because, you know, if somebody does this kind of stuff, it's like, okay, maybe they're crazy about their copyright. But it's a bit different with these guys because they've already been on the record saying they're fine with this kind of content. So I remember this because I remember we reacted to this a long time ago. And here, I'll play the clip for you.
I don't like when other channels react to our videos. Taylor?
Disagree.
Dan?
Disagree.
John?
Strongly agree.
Jason?
Strongly disagree.
Kendra?
Disagree.
Just for a little bit of context there, Jason, the guy that strongly disagreed, I believe is the CEO of Jubilee. So he, as the CEO of Jubilee, has no problem whatsoever with reaction content. Yet this is what they're doing. And it could all be that it's a mistake. You know, they probably still believe what it is that they believe, and then this company might just be going out, because it's been done before. Every couple months we see it. There's a company that goes out and copyright claims a bunch of people for videos. It's happened to me too. I've had to like edit videos. I remember a couple months back I did another video related to Jubilee where I used just a clip. So the video was a comprehensive video, had many different clips from different videos, and I was giving commentary on a particular topic. I don't exactly remember what I was talking about, but I remember using this segment from a 1 hour long podcast. I used about a minute of it in my video, and I got claimed for that. And so the way I fixed it was that I literally just had to use the sound. Instead of using the actual video portion of it, I edited a still frame of the clip and then just use the sound in the clip. And I was able to skirt around that particular situation. But it happens all the time, and I'm having to remove videos all the time because you just get auto flagged all the time, and then you appeal it and they tell you no, that the appeal is denied, and now you have to remove the video or face a strike. Or I guess I can take it to court, but I don't have that kind of money to go to court. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna remove the video. It's not worth it for me to get a strike on my channel. It's simply not. It's kind of crazy in my opinion that they're doing this to Abba and Preach, and they've reacted to a lot of their videos. So this could potentially be the end of Abba and Preach on YouTube. But I just find it funny that this guy who believes that it is okay to react to their content is doing this, or a company is doing it on his behalf.
Tyree,
Somewhat disagree.
Rogany,
Strongly disagree.
Brandon.
Somewhat agree. Abba and Preach.
We're just naming them now? Okay.
I do agree that sometimes when they're just being judgmental for no reason, then I don't like that either. But I feel sometimes some of the reaction videos are actually so funny.
Yeah, I watch Abba and Preach videos, and I think every time I watch a video, it like hurts. Because I remember when Abba and Preach reacted to our video when Bonnie has a conversation with a Jubilee critic, like watching that video, I think that ruined my like entire week. Like I was very like bummed because that was a video where I put like so much effort into, but
if you let somebody that's doing reaction content and they're generally just being funny, why are you letting that ruin your entire week? He didn't critique the video format. This is me just guessing because I don't know what video he's talking about, but I'm sure they didn't critique the format. They just made fun of whatever they were watching, which is usually what they do, or give their reactions or opinions on whatever it is they're doing. He probably didn't personally attack you or your work, just whatever it was that they were watching on the video. So I don't understand why you would let something like that ruin your week. I could understand maybe ruin your day, but then also letting people have that much control over your emotions like that, especially strangers that you don't know, kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different.
I don't know. I just like keep watching them. Even though like I don't love them, like I enjoy watching the videos, and like I learn a lot, and I'm like really curious.
I know they are playing the game fair. I just sometimes don't like the game. I'm gonna get roasted.
Oh, yeah, you're done. You're done. Bye, John.
What a lot of folks don't know is we allow folks to monetize off of our content, right? And that's a deliberate choice that we've made, is actually that we could take away their monetization so that they're not making money off of using our content, but we actually give them that permission, and we think that's one of the ways that we continue to operate in the spirit of like our mission. Like I'm pretty honored in some ways that PewDiePie is reacting to so many of our videos. He's like literally one of the biggest YouTubers ever. And the fact that he is watching our videos so intently and reacting to them, like I think it's a great sign.
And mind you, they talk about the fact that we react to our channel. Some they say like the Christian's a bit harsh, but hey, it's part of the game. It's fine, right? So my question is, what's changed? And if it has changed, why didn't you just have it publicly said we don't want anyone else reacting? But that's not. I've never heard. Have you heard anything to the contrary?
No, but they don't have to advise anybody. They can change that decision. And if that guy that agrees, most of them.
That's true. They can. It's like Preach said, they can change. They don't have to tell people that they've changed what their stance is on reaction content when it comes to their videos. But it's kind of shitty to retroactively apply that standard. If you were okay up to today that was reacting to your content, but you're no longer okay, it's not fair to go ahead and copyright strike all those videos from years ago that people have done because you're retroactively punishing for a change that was just made. So if they came out and said, moving forward, we wouldn't like people to react to our content, I could understand, okay, if you react, we're going to take action. But moving forward, we don't want people to react to our content. And if you react, we're going to take action. But also, if you have ever reacted to any of our content, we will go ahead and content strike you as well. And you will possibly get your channel deleted. That doesn't seem right.
Mostly somewhat disagree or somewhat agree or whatever. So they're very like more much of an offense. If that guy is not part of Jubilee no more.
No, he's a CEO. He's still part of it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got nothing.
And here's the thing I question. Okay, fine. Let's say you don't want us because you feel like it's copyright infringement. Are you doing this to everyone else that you collaborate? Because you collaborate with a lot of these creators. Are you doing this to PewDiePie? Are you doing this to Cody Co? Are you guys targeting all these people that you've worked with that are creative?
That's a fair point. Because I doubt they're doing it to PewDiePie. I doubt they're doing it to Cody Co. Because I think like those creators would have came out and said something too already. So why are you doing it to Ab and Preach? Are you doing it because sometimes you don't like the things that they say? Because they're not all nice when it comes to reacting to your content? Everything isn't positive? Maybe like a PewDiePie who's a little more wholesome, and Cody would do, well, Cody's not that wholesome, but Ab and Preach are just more raw in the way they react to content. They really don't care how it makes others feel. And I want to clarify what I mean by that. It's like they're just going to give you their honest opinion. They're not going to sugarcoat it. They're not going to tell you something that they don't feel, or they're going to hide what they're thinking in the moment just for the sake of not hurting anyone's feelings. They'll tell you straight up, hey, this is what I think it is. And as you heard, some of the Jubilee people don't like that. It hurts them. Maybe they're specifically targeting Ab and Preach, especially since, like I said, I also have a video from Jubilee that I reacted to, but I haven't been struck, and I'm sure they can see that, so I don't see why they wouldn't. But I'm gonna remove that just to save myself that strike also.
Creators who've reacted to their stuff and tell them to take down their videos of you. That's the thing that I don't understand. Maybe they just hired this company, and this company is going crazy and flagging anything and anything. Because mind you, these videos have been up 4 or 5 years. So this is a new change that some...
And that's a possibility, because there's a lot of, it's happened in the past before where there's a lot of companies who have gone on mass flagging campaigns of videos pertaining to companies. And at one point in time, YouTube had a massive problem with copyright striking or content claiming, where it would be bogus content claims and the people would do it just so that they can receive the revenue from a video that didn't belong to them. It was crazy. I'm surprised that's not a thing anymore, but just overall surprised that YouTube has done nothing to fix the copyright system on its website. Because this isn't a today problem. This isn't a 2 weeks ago problem. This has been going on for years, and people have been abusing the system, and creators have been asking YouTube to fix this issue, because it's bad when anyone can just come and copyright strike your content, and then before you know it, your channel is done. Or you can take it to court, right? But then you got to have a lot of money. And if you don't have that money, you're not going to win that case. And if you don't have that money, sucks to suck, but you just got to lose your channel or remove the videos. Those are the only two choices you have.
Some of this is. And for me, all I'm saying is just communicate this stuff. If your stance has changed, that's fine. But you shouldn't be able to threaten somebody's livelihood, okay? When you come out and say, I'm good with this stuff, and then you change it and you don't inform nobody.
There's a reason why we did more videos is because you verbally said that you was good with it. Like, the reason why we kept on doing it was like, well, towards you saying, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We could have, but we didn't because it's fine. It's okay. And you went so on and so forth, whatever.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's not a big deal. Like, we have such a library of stuff that we can pull from and things we can cover that this is not going to be a huge loss for us. It's fine. Like, I think we might put out maybe, 1 or 2 videos on Jubilee a day. We put 5 videos out a week. It's not a big deal. We can replace that with something else. But my question is, what are they doing to smaller channels? Because I know they're not doing this to the really big ones. And is this just a company that people have hired that have gone AY? Because that's happened before too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to their credit, like, I don't want to say it, but I have contacted them. I emailed them. They've seen.
All right, let's read this email from Abba. Hey, my name is Abba. I'm contacting you on behalf of our 2 YouTube channels, Abba and Preach and Abba Preach on the Floor. We're getting copyright notices from your company for takedown requests and possibilities of strikes being issued to our channel. This could result in channel deletion, and we're wondering why this is happening all of a sudden. To date, Jubilee has allowed our videos to be online for years, and in the past 2 weeks, I've received 3 to 5 copyright strike notices, which threatens our very livelihood. We tried disputing it through the right means, but after 2-3 checks, they have pushed through with the removals. Can you confirm whether Jubilee's stance on people's reacting to their videos have changed for your consideration? And then second email is, hello, I'm hoping for a follow-up or just a comment from your company before we discuss this on our channel publicly. Has the stance on the matter changed from what Jubilee employees stated online here? We like your work or don't want to create any issues, so please get back to us to see if this can be resolved offline. So they gave them a chance, and now they made a video about it.
In the email, I've DM'd them, and because there was no response, I'm like, all right, let me just go about this publicly because there's no answer privately, and figure this out. Now, I don't want to slander them. I like their content. Honestly, I think they've fostered some really.
And to be honest, Abba did the right thing. He did this. He went about it the right way. He contacted them privately to make sure that this could be resolved privately. They didn't get back to him and he went public. And now this is going to look really bad on Jubilee, especially because a lot of people, like I said, like Abba and Preach. So they're going to react to this. This is going to be massive on YouTube. Actually, if you do a search right now for Abba and Preach, the first choice, I believe, is Abba and Preach Jubilee. So this is already blowing up. And this is going to look really bad. And we're going to go over the comments over there at Jubilee's latest video to see what people are talking about.
Really good discussions in the past. But yeah, it is a shame. And this is what I've been telling you guys, the viewers, about this. We are, at the end of the day, employees. We're contractors, but we only really are contracted to YouTube, essentially. And this stuff is very fickle. That's why I say I don't take this for granted. I recognize that this shit can disappear at any time. So if it does, or if that ever happens, know that I'll be okay with it. I'm not going to, cry myself to sleep or whatever. But
well, we could do something about it. So why don't you just take off the videos?
Why?
Why would you keep them if that's a problem? It looks like it's a problem. So you could take them down, and then problem's going to be solved.
Because I think it sets a bad precedent for copyright stuff on YouTube in general.
I can understand that.
Yeah, if you just let all these companies who just come in and then want a copyright claim, like, listen, if there was going to be a legal battle, then let that be the case. And I think that's okay too. Why not? And because then what if everyone else starts copyright?
And he wouldn't be the first one to do it. You guys know how I feel about Ethan. I'm not a very big fan of Ethan or H3H3, but he went to court over this a couple of years ago, and he actually won his case. So he set a very good precedent on what is and what isn't considered fair use. And what Abba and Preach are doing is actually considered fair use, in my opinion, because they might play a clip or a portion of a clip of a video from Jubilee, and they give their opinion. They give a lot of thought. It's transformative. It's something new. It's not just, hey, they're just sitting there watching a video all the way until the end from start to finish without saying a word, and then go, oh, cool, at the end, and then the video's over. Then at that point, it's not transformative. They did nothing whatsoever. They didn't pull a Hassan. They didn't pull an XQC where they put on a video and say, hold on, be right back, I gotta go use the bathroom, and they're gone for 15 minutes while the video's playing. They're not doing that. They actually transform all the content that they do. This is not a good look for Jubilee.
It's striking everything.
I understand.
Would you concede to that too?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But if like, for example, we've had copyright strike before, and they were deemed, they were ruled that it was falsely done. But now they're somehow going through with this. So would you want to do a legal battle with that?
I don't think that's a horrible idea. I think that's fine, and I think it's a worthwhile thing.
Okay, so you want to go with a legal battle with it?
I think I would prefer that.
Okay, cool.
I don't think Jubilee's going to want that.
Oh, well, the channel gets deleted.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, at least that's what. But I prefer not having to do any of that, because I don't think it's in their mission statement to be copyright striking people and deleting people. And I don't know. This whole situation is really bizarre. Because you know what? From some creators, like, I could see it. But from this one, I'm a little bit more surprised by it. But anyways, that's what's going on. That's why I've been kind of dealing with in the background. So I'll get back to uploading regularly soon in the future. But I just got to figure this out. Because I need to make sure if I'm going to be working on all these other videos, that there's still going to be a channel around for you guys to enjoy.
True.
Hopefully, Jubilee can take care of this and handle this. Apparently, we're going to start getting strikes in the next 5 days. So we'll see what happens at that point. But yeah, that's what's going on right now.
All right, so now let's take a look at the comment section of Jubilee's latest video. We're not going to watch this, obviously. We're not trying to get copyright strike. We just want to see what the people are saying in their comments. All right, first commentary, taking down Abba and Preach is not the move. You're the worst. Abba and Preach should not be punished for helping this channel remain relevant, which is true because I believe Abba and Preach actually drive traffic to this channel. Believe it or not, I never knew about the channel until I started watching Abba and Preach videos, and then I decided to react to one of their videos. But I watched their stuff. And it was because of them that I found out. And I'm sure that it's the same for a lot of people who were watching Cody Cole or were watching PewDiePie, for example. And other fans of Abba and Preach, I'm pretty sure that's how they found them. And that this is why they're here defending the creators. Because it just makes no sense for Jubilee to want to take them down when they've been okay with this stuff for years. I find it ironic how Jubilee would copyright strike Abba and Preach's YouTube channel, but I bet they wouldn't dare strike Cody Cole's and PewDiePie's channel. I guess Jubilee forgot that the reason they are even relevant is because other YouTube creators like Abba and Preach have more personality than them. You know, I find it interesting and funny that for a channel who's all about fostering conversation and about bridging the gap and bringing people together and finding the middle ground, they're pulling this kind of shit, right? If you're all about bridging the gap and bringing people to the middle, why are you taking the most extreme stance possible or the most extreme action possible? It just doesn't make any sense for them to do that, especially not when they for years have been okay with it. So they jumped from one end of the spectrum literally to the other. Remove your copyright strikes on Abba and Preach. I wouldn't even watch this channel if it wasn't for them. Again, a lot of people found them, Jubilee, because of Abba and Preach. You guys said you liked Abba and Preach, but went after them anyway. Terrible look, guys. Use me as the leave Abba and Preach alone button. Jubilee, we encourage dialogue and open conversation. Abba and Preach add to the conversation. Jubilee, angry face emoji. You permanently damaged your brand. Undoing the copyright strikes may solve the situation, but you have definitely affected your image and brand far more, because the only reason you didn't go through with it is the amount of public rejection of the idea. Well, we don't know yet if they're actually going to go through with it or not. I don't think they've made a public statement saying that they're not going to copyright strike down Abba and Preach. But let's go take a look at their Social Blade and see if they've been affected there. I'm here on their Social Blade, and so far as I've seen, they've actually not lost any subscribers. They haven't been affected, or maybe just Social Blade hasn't updated. I guess we'll check back in a couple days and give an update to see if anything has changed, but they're still at 8.65 million subscribers. But yeah, this just doesn't look good for Jubilee, especially when Abba and Preach, in my opinion, have done nothing wrong. And they've been a big reason why your channel has probably gained a lot of subscribers. Do I think that Jubilee is going to go through with it? Probably not.
Editing Gil here, and just want to give a quick update. It seems like Jubilee has reached out to Abba and Preach. Now, I have not watched that video that they just released on YouTube. I will cover it on Thursday in my next video for sure, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. My opinion, more than likely, they took down all the strikes and decided this was a bad PR move for them to move forward with the removal of Abba and Preach's channel.
They're not that dumb. But just like one of the commenters said on Jubilee's video, this has damaged their brand. They're going to take some heat over this, because you could have resolved this offline when he tried to reach out to you. And all you had to tell was Abba was like, yes, we changed our stance on this matter, or no, we haven't changed our stance on this matter. We'll get this corrected. But you didn't respond. And so they had to go public with it, and people are going to side with them every time. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, follow me on social media. The links are always in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. And join the Discord. Peace.